Smart automation, better business. Learn how to optimize your business with Solved.
Hi, everyone. My name is Ben Fankhauser, and I am a Salesforce and AI consultant at Solved Cloud, where our mission is very simple. It is to automate business. I focus on making complex Salesforce changes easy to understand and actionable. And today, my goal is to save you the time of combing through those pesky release notes and give you a clear path forward on an important update in the winter 2025 release that impacts all Field Service Lightning users. Without further ado, let's hop into it. Okay, what has changed? Starting in winter 2025, Salesforce is deprecating the frequency and frequency type fields on maintenance plans. These fields have traditionally been used to control how often work orders and service appointment records are generated. Going forward, Salesforce is requiring all customers to use maintenance work rules instead of the frequency fields. So what exactly are maintenance work rules? Well, maintenance work rules define how maintenance work orders are generated. Instead of relying on two basic fields, these rules provide a flexible framework where you can define recurrence patterns that better align with your business needs. You can set rules based off of days, weeks, or months, and even build more complex recurrence patterns that the old frequency fields simply couldn't handle. This gives you much more control and precision in how maintenance work is scheduled. So with that said, what are the benefits of a maintenance work rule? There are some clear advantages to this new approach, and the first clear advantage is flexibility. You no longer are locked into simple frequency settings. You can build schedules that reflect real-world maintenance cycles, and if you have a maintenance plan that has multiple assets on it, you can set differing schedules for both of those assets. The second is scalability. Rules can accommodate both simple and complex maintenance needs without workarounds. And then third is future-proofing. Since the old fields are being retired, moving to maintenance work rules ensures your org is supported and aligned with Salesforce's roadmap. Now, let's talk about what this means for you and the steps you'll need to take. The first thing is it means that you can no longer use your frequency fields. You need to move over and move into maintenance work rules. There are a couple steps that you need to take in order to do this. The first step is data export. Start by exporting your existing maintenance plans. You'll need this data as a recurrence to ensure nothing gets lost during the transition. Step number two is to map frequencies. You need to review the current frequency and frequency type values in your plans. And the step three is recreate those frequencies as recurrence patterns on the maintenance work rule. Using maintenance work rules, you'll move those values into the recurrence pattern structure. For example, if a plan was set to generate work orders every 3 months, you'll now create a rule that reflects the same quarterly recurrence on the maintenance work rule. Number 4 would be to upload the maintenance work rules to the maintenance plans as records, related records. And then your 5th step would be to validate. Once your rules are in place, test them to confirm that the work orders are still generating correctly and according to the new rules. Now, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen to show you exactly what I went through when moving an org from frequency fields into maintenance work rules. Just as a recap, just want to show you that this is something that is happening right now. Salesforce came out in winter 2025 saying that they are going to enforce this migration from maintenance plan frequency fields to maintenance work rules. So it is imminent, it is happening at the moment, and if you are stuck using the frequency fields, eventually your work orders are not going to be generating on a recurring basis. So it's really, really important that you perform this migration. Now, getting into how to perform the migration, remember you do need to export your maintenance plans. Then what you need to do is identify the recurrence pattern and then go ahead and put that recurrence pattern into the format that a maintenance work rule accepts. Now, let me show you what that looks like. On my import spreadsheet, I've exported all of my maintenance plans. I have their IDs just not shown here, but the maintenance plans themselves have a couple things you need to fill out, namely the next suggested maintenance date, meaning the next suggested patch that should go out and should be generated of work orders, the type, whether it be calendar-based or criteria-based, that's just how the work order gets created. And then the most important thing is the recurrence pattern. Obviously there's a title, but the recurrence pattern itself is an expression of what you want, meaning it has the frequency, the interval, and until are the three main ones. There are other expressions that I will show you in a second. Now, once you have this import spreadsheet created, you can go ahead and import and create new maintenance work rule records. They will be related to the maintenance plans, and then you will need to just wipe clean or delete all of the values in the frequency fields. Those are getting deprecated, but you don't want to have like a conflict when you first migrate. So make sure you take backups before you do this, always best practice, but that is the process of moving from frequency fields into the maintenance work rules. And what it looks like is this. A maintenance work rule is related to a maintenance plan, and then it has the recurrence pattern in plain English. And you can actually change that however you want. You could specify the day of the month it happens on, or the weekday of the month, or the week of the month that it happens. Save it. But if you go to Salesforce Inspector and see what it looks like, a recurrence pattern is always going to be an expression. All right, guys, thank you so much. Appreciate the, participation of viewing the video, and we'll see you next time. If you like it, please smash that like and subscribe to the channel. We have a lot of really good AI and Salesforce stuff coming out. Thanks so much. Bye.
Thank you so much for watching. We can't wait to help you automate your business. Please like, comment, or subscribe for more.